Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are laying down the law, and I am your host for the end year 2014 show, along with the All-Pro NFL quarterback. That's right, my main man, my boy Jeff Blake. What's up, son?
What's going on, son?
It's time to
Back
do it.
into his house.
Absolutely. And we're going to start off with a bang, but we also have, yes, that's right, he's ready to coach. He got his gear on. You know, when he put that sweat top on, the Kentucky colors, that's right, the athletic attorney, Ryan Willett. Probably just got back from Vegas or somewhere like that with dollars in his pocket. And then our man to the left, that's right, for the children, the lieutenant governor for the South Texas District of the AAU, my Cowboys man in crime, Rod Chico Tanner. Rod, what's happening?
What's going on, my man, my mellow?
That's right. We're going to jump into the show. Oh, I just got to let you know, we will have relationship tips, all-pro relationship tips from our man. That's right, Jeff Blake.
This will be interesting.
Hey, boy, I tell you what.
Chico, you have no idea. I got a little preview last week.
Oh, my goodness.
Of Jeff Blake's relationship tips. Let me tell you, they are worth the wait.
Yes.
So definitely hang on. And if you got questions, he's got answers.
That's right, 210-656-ESPN, 210-656-ESPN. We're going to put it everywhere. But first, we're going to do something different. We're going to look at a different side of the NFL. We're going to talk right now in the first segment to some NFL wives. 3 of the Cowboys coaches' wives, 2 of them have former players like yourself, Jeff Blake. So without further ado, we're just going to clear the air. We're going to bring on Jill Baker, Kim Brown, and Traci Henderson, all coaches' wives and also players, former players' wives for the Dallas Cowboys. Welcome, ladies, to Laying Down the Law. This
Good morning.
is awesome. This
Good
is
morning.
awesome.
Good morning.
I feel nervous right now.
I don't know. I don't think I want to say anything in this segment.
Well, step aside, Jill, Kim, Tracy, thank you for being a part of our end of the year show 2014. We want to say congratulations to you and your husbands on being first step NFC East division champs. Jill, as alumnus, I'll talk to you first. How does it feel to know that progress is being made up in Valley Ranch?
It just feels great. I think for us, for the wives and the families, it's an incredible feeling to just see all of the hard work, everything that they do every day since they started really about this time last year, started looking at this year to know that all that hard work is paying off. And I mean, we're just all so proud of them, and I think then secondarily, just when you have success, it yields more stability for our families, which is just awesome as well.
All right. Well, let's talk to Kim Brown. Kim Brown, your husband, Gary, remember him, running back, and he's the running backs coach now for the Dallas Cowboys. Tell us about something that we don't usually get to know about y'all as wives. Is it different than college? And I know Joe did some college coaching, but what are the differences that you see in the college game versus the pro game, if any?
I would say definitely the hours that they put in. My husband was at least home for dinner when we were in the college game.
Jason running his tight ship, huh?
This is why I don't coach Steve Foster.
And that's Jeff Blake, former All-Pro NFL quarterback. He trains a lot of folks that are going to come up through the ranks. Kim, tell me, because we had a great conversation last week, and again, congratulations. What's one of the things that your family has as a benefit because Gary's now a coach in the NFL?
Free tickets. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
It's a good life. I mean, I don't think any of us could ever deny we live a good life financially. For us personally, kind of to piggyback on what Jill said, the stability of being in one place is always an advantage for our kids, especially. For our family, we have a daughter who has leukemia, and so being in the same place while she's with the same doctors, getting treatment, having the health insurance is absolutely, key. So for us personally, I think just being hopefully with the Cowboys for a few more years.
Right.
so that she can continue with her same doctors until we get her into remission and hopefully finish high school. She's got 2 years left in the same place. Would be absolutely wonderful.
Awesome. We are talking with three of the Cowboys coaches' wives, Jill Baker, Kim Brown, and Traci Henderson. Traci, Jerome Henderson, former defensive back. Shoot, Blake, did you play against Jerome?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I figured as much. Traci, welcome to the show. Tell us how the wives get together when the guys like this weekend are on the road. Do you guys get together and watch the games together, or how's that work?
Yes, we get together and support our husbands, and actually we support each other because our guys work so much. We become like a family to each other, and we kind of uplift each other and hold each other down.
Oh, that's awesome. Jill, back to you. You know, a lot has been said, 8-8, 8-8. You get over that hump, and just tell us about how did Joe feel when he came home knowing that it was NFC East champs and you were going to playoffs?
Well, Stephen, you know Joe. He doesn't get too high or too low. I think most of the coaches, I think all of them, if you listen to Jason's speech, he said, hey, we got higher. This is great. We won the NFC East. Enjoy it right now. But we have much higher goals and aspirations for this season. And I think all of us think we're going to the big dance. And they're working really hard all this week. There's been no let up. I will say we celebrated pretty hard over there at the Henderson's house on Sunday night. But we want to keep it going. And
absolutely.
This is our 21st year in the league coaching with Joe coaching, and it's been 14 years since we've been to the playoffs. And that's what I want to say to some of the younger players or younger coaches is enjoy this moment because it's really hard to get back here. There are coaches who go their whole career without maybe even getting to the playoffs. And so if you don't really take the time to just realize how special this moment is, it would be a shame. So it's a really special time, but at the same time, it's full court press. They got to go get it done.
Absolutely. We're talking with three of the Cowboys' wives, Jill Baker, Kim Brown, and Traci Henderson. So you have safeties, running backs, and corners.
Steve Foster, it took me 13 years to get to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes.
It took me 13 years just to get.
And the average life of an NFL player is not 13 years.
No. I played 14, but it took me 13 years, a year before my last year. So I was blessed to at least go and see all the festivities and be a part of a Super Bowl. I was backing up Donovan that year, but it's a beautiful thing.
Jeff, were you there in New Orleans when we won that first playoff game ever for the Saints?
Yes, I was backing up Aaron Brooks at the time.
Yeah, we had fun, didn't we?
Yes, we had a good time.
Oh, y'all know each other. Okay.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Blake holds out a little information. He just drops it down when necessary.
I kind of try to push back them New Orleans times because, man, they did me wrong, Steve. They did me wrong.
Yeah. It's a tough game.
No, well, in 2000, the year we went to the playoff, we started off 7-3, and I get hurt game 11 versus the Oakland Raiders, and then Aaron Brooks come in, and it's like I never saw the field again. I never saw the field again.
They gave me you got love for the Cowboys' wives, so you got to love it.
I love it.
Let's Traci, you said that you had you seem to be the one where everybody comes over and has some fun and festivities. What about the kids? How do the kids interact amongst the families?
Well, my kids are older now. My oldest is 21. She's a senior in college, and then we have twins, Taylor and Tyler, who are sophomores in college. So when the families come over, they kind of look at us like we're crazy because we're partying so hard, and they're just trying to comprehend that mom and dad can party like that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's good. I mean, celebration is good. I love the fact that even the wives are focused with respect to the Cowboys and what's going on. Kim, let's end with you. A couple things. One, what do you think about today's game against the Redskins? And then I want to talk a little bit about your daughter at the end and let some folks know what's going on with that. You had mentioned that briefly. What's your thoughts about today's game, Kim Brown?
Thoughts on today is let's get the W, first of all. Let's close out the regular season with a big win over the Redskins.
12-4.
All right.
I don't think we should not take this game lightly. We got to treat it like any other game and just go out there and win. As far as my daughter, she is doing well, so praise Jesus. She's doing awesome right now. She has a type of leukemia that is rare in teenagers. It's called CML. And she's on a chemotherapy medicine every day, basically for the rest of her life. Wow. And so she's good. She's doing well. We definitely have worked with Be the Match. The only other thing that can cure her is a bone marrow transplant. And as of last year, she did not have a good match. And so we kind of made a push last year for people to go out and get registered with Be the Match. There's just a lot of, or I should say a lack of representation by African Americans and people of mixed ethnicities in the registry, which makes it a little bit more difficult to find a match for her.
Okay, so how can the people, can they go to bethematch.com if they want to assist, or at least, okay.
It's actually bethematch.org.
Okay, .org, bethematch.org.
And, you can go on there to find information. You can find locally, they usually have drives at colleges where you can get registered to be a bone marrow donor.
Awesome. Well, ladies, listen, we certainly appreciate starting off our morning for the end of the year 2014 show the right way, with the ladies behind the men and beside the men and sometimes in front of the men, our Dallas Cowboys staff. As you know, I've known Joe for a tremendously long time, just like Jason and Judd, and certainly wanted to highlight the playoff run and Super Bowl run. We're going to say that. We're going to put that in the universe now, first and foremost on this show. And we always like to do something a little different here on Laying Down the Law. So, one, we can't thank you enough. Two, we want to say have a happy New Year's and be safe. And three, we want to say go Cowboys and thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, and we're going to have y'all back again. Maybe do our Super Bowl edition as we move through the playoffs with the Dallas Cowboys.
All right, bye.
All right, thank you. All right, we're going to take a short break, our sidebar. We're going to switch between the 8s from 9:15 hour to the 10:15 hour. Drew Pearson is on a plane. We're going to come back. Maybe we'll hear our first quick relationship tip from our man, Jeff Blake, when we come back right here on Laying Down the Law.